welcome back. Working on the Legends of the Sea again, and my plan is to server hop until I spawn in either the Ancient Isles or the Shores of Plenty, because in the last stream I did everything in the wilds and then anything north of Sanctuary Outpost. So what I now need to do so in the last one I did the wilds and Smuggler's Bay and a couple of the islands in the Shores of Plenty. So ideally I'll spawn at Sanctuary Outpost so that I can then zigzag south through the Shores of Plenty into the Ancient Isles and wrap up at Ancient Spire. Because, yeah, that actually checks out. And that could not have gone better. Sanctuary right off the bat. Nice. Right, begin stocking up then. Do want to be careful though, because that fleet is very close. And I don't want to accidentally get caught in a fleet. I assume I got that one in the last stream. This is my new blunderbuss, which haunted me for quite some time until the most miraculous thing happened on Saturday or something. I can't remember what day it was, but something in it was one of the most recent days of the week, and a miraculous thing happened. I was about to log off for the day. I head back to my ship just to make sure that there's nothing left on board, you know. Make sure I'm not about to lose anything. Gotta cover myself like that. And I just see something red glinting in the water next to what I assumed was a barrel. So, logically, I just thought, oh, it must be a strange barrel spawn next to the outpost. But upon closer inspection, the red glow was too bright for it to just be a ruby in a barrel spawn. Turns out it was an Ashen Key. We immediately go by a voyage, and it's the one that both me and my crewmate needed. That was embarrassing. Probably gonna rock Aristocrat today, I think. Given it's my only full ship set. Unfortunately, however, I won't be using the Aristocrat cannons because they are unusable. And I would in fact actually like to be able to aim my cannons should I get into a fight. Bananas can stay behind. Oh, and an anchor board. I've got a couple. The game's treating me nice today with these cursed. Right. So, I am going to mark all of the islands I will need to visit next time I get back on the boat. But first, I'm going to just quickly grab all of the required materials at the end of the dock here. I'm not going to bother walking around the entire island trying to find every barrel because that's just a waste of my time. And I missed that ladder. Again, I keep... I don't quite have as many cannonballs as I would like setting off, but I'll have to manage, I guess. Unless there are a few more barrels that are within easy reach. Let's have a look. Use the Order of Souls Lantern for its amazing ability to actually light things up. There we are. A few more cannonballs there. I'm not going to any of the sub-islands. I'll have a look around the back of the tavern though. Again, it's cannonball. Oh, hello. It's cannonballs that I'm actually after more than anything else. Because I'm comfortable leaving with fewer numbers of everything else. However, I am not comfortable leaving with less than, say, 70 cannonballs. As a single Kraken, if I can't get out of it, I am going to... If I get Krakened and I can't get out of it, then that's going to set me back like 20 at the minimum. Like, I might... If I get wrapped by a Kraken, it might take me quite a few cannonballs to get out of it. Or, if I get caught by a skelly ship, then that's quite a few cannonballs gone. Anyway, how many am I at now? 64. That'll do, I guess. Can't be bothered looking around. Right. So, there's one up on Sailor's Bounty that I don't think I got last time. I'll have a look. So that is Pirates in Portrait. I'm only going to look at the ones I haven't unlocked, because if I've already unlocked it, then it's not going to show up. As that is how things tend to work. Oh. Yeah, Pirates in Portrait I don't have. Right, so... Got that one. I know I've got all the ones on Smuggler's Bay. There's Cannon Cove and Crescent Isle that I need to go to. Wanderer's Refuge, Reaper's Hideout. There's a few at Golden Sands. There. And Hidden Spring Keep, which is there. So, I would imagine that the best course of action would be to go straight north for Sailor's Bounty. However, first... yeah, can't be bothered opening the cave. I'll put the Ashen on. Oh. It's an interesting bug where it causes me to have a lag spike just by putting a voyage down. So, I'm going to go northeast to Sailor's Bounty, then down towards the Hidden Spring Keep, and then I'll snake my way around the Shores of Plenty until I'm done here. Once I've gotten all the ones in the Shores of Plenty, I will move on to the Ancient Isles, of which there are not as many as there are up here, but there is still quite a few. I know I said northeast, but I did in fact mean northwest. There's Sailor's Bounty there. Oh, I'm not on the wheel there. I tried to turn the wheel without actually having hold of it. Doesn't work, I find. think I'm still heading towards Sailor's Bounty. Yeah, it's just there-ish. Oh, I do also need to mark Lagoon of Whispers. Which is... there. And Mermaid's Hideaway. I think that should be all of them. Sandy Shallows. Yeah, rowboat. Can't be bothered grabbing it. Bit out the way. Right. So what am I looking for? It is... Pirates in Portrait. I'm not going to bother walking around trying to find them all. Especially, like, if it's not blatantly obvious, then I'm not going to faff about trying to find it. Like, if the... Like, if the description in-game doesn't give much of a clue as to where it might be, then I'm gonna use an online guide. And if you do notice a bit of screen tearing every now and again, I apologise. It's because I had to turn VSync off so that my random frame rate drops, which have just been which I've been suffering from quite a lot over the past couple of weeks, aren't as noticeable. I figure if I'm playing at like 100 FPS, losing a few frames isn't going to be as noticeable as going from 75 to 30. Right, I'm going to pull in a little. However, it does mean that I will have... That is one of the more interesting barrel spawns I've seen. Don't think it's out of my range. I should be able to yoink one of those. It might just be out of range. Alright. That isn't though. I mean, it is if I can't aim, but what I'm trying to do is grab that ammo crate, which you should be able to sell. I'm surprised you can't. Give it to the merchants, or hell, even if you can only sell it to like the weapons dealer at outposts. Oh, okay, glitchy skeleton. Yeah, it's an interesting blunder because you can't really aim it that well. But it does look kind of cool. And considering I put so much time into trying to get this, I'm not going to take it off. So... should be this. Right, that'll do. Or I'm just gonna... That was an interesting experience. I don't know what happened there, but it did. So I'm not gonna complain. 10 cannonballs, alright, not bad. I'm assuming that fleet got despawned, because I don't think people don't really do them. Very few people actually do the fleets willingly, even though they are easier than ever. And it's basically a free 20k. Right, so I now need to head southeast to Hidden Spring Key. Which I'm hoping isn't the active fort. Because if Hidden Spring Keep is the active fort, then... No, that... Yeah, that should be alright. I don't think it is. Right, well, we'll see, won't we? If Hidden Spring Keep is the active fort, then then that's going to be rough for me. So I'm going to have to do the fort. Now, I have my PlayStation control. Yeah, it's not being picked up. Yeah, because I've had my PS4 controller plugged in from playing a bit of Destiny earlier, and I just wanted to check if Sea of Thieves wanted to pick it up for some strange reason. It doesn't, which makes perfect sense, but if it did, it would be kind of funny. Oh, that was a big wave we just came over. Oh, I've just realised I haven't done my advertising. I've normally put a link into a couple Discord servers by now, and I haven't. I am not familiar with... Right, that's really odd. And then do the same in that server. I feel I am drifting massively. Yes, I am. The fort I need is over that way. There we are. I'm really moving now. I am fully aware these aren't the most entertaining streams that have ever existed. You know what, that screen tearing is getting on my nerves. I couldn't really notice it. I'm gonna have to put up with it. But I can't. Facing on. Yeah, it's not as bad now. You know, the downside to running these streams, doing this, is there's nothing actually happening. That fort looks like it's going to be Kraken Watchtower over in Depressyland. At the very least, I do know it isn't mine. Right, let's have a look what I'm looking for here. Legends of the Sea 7. I'll be able to have a quick gander here. Oh, I think I've already got that one. Yes, I have. Okay then. In which case, I will stop this course and turn south for Cannon Cove. Does mean I'm heading straight into the wind, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? And because I'm heading into the wind and I'm on a slope, I'm going to put the sails forwards, which is counterintuitive, but somehow faster. Is that an Uncharted, or does that actually exist? Is it? It's Lonely Isle. Alright. Oh, there's a captain there. I might as well go get some content, I guess. Might as well do something to entertain us all. Did you just despawn? I swear to God, if that captain just despawned, I'm going to be very upset. Oh no, it just unloaded the model because I was too far. I see. Right. Res sails fully. Yeet. Captain Thomas Sculvani. Thank you, Blunderbuss, for not firing as soon as I pressed the button. And I'm just going to keep doing this until it dies. With this tray. Orders, thank you. See, where's that? Skull Key. Well, that's not happening then, is it? That was rather rude. Really rather rude. I guess if I've got time when I'm done with my escapades finding books, I can go have a gander. Never know. And now I drop sails again. And that is why I don't anchor, because there's no need. I am a bit short on food, yes, but it's nothing to worry about. Should I require food, I shall find it. I'm just raising sails slightly so I can turn a bit faster. That'll do. And drop again. And based on direction now, I want to be going that. I want sails that direction. And I think I'll just fish a little. I'm going to cast the line that way so that I can actually see it. Ruby Splashtail? I don't think so. So what are we looking for here on Cannon Cove? Helping Hands and Fool's Gold. which on my guide doesn't actually show up as helping hands. It's called early arrivals, apparently. I was actually just going to raise sails for parking, but there's barrels there, so I'll grab what I can from these. It would be nice if I could get the blue gem, but it's not essential. This is Cannon Cove, right? Yeah, I've just come at it from the complete wrong side. Got it. And then mermaid gems go on the voyage table. And I'm gonna try and do something rather stupid here. Oh yeah, I'd like to point out that the only reason I have this Athena down is so that I can start earning miles. See, they put this jetty here so that, and they make you think that you should just park up at the jetty, but you can't actually park at the jetty very well because it's too tall. Like, logically, you'd pull up at the end of the jetty, like this. You know what? Sod it. I'll make an awkward park here at this jetty. The downside to having this Athena for miles is that all of the skeletons are going to require 8 sword hits. Which, as you can imagine, is upsetting and annoying. It's rather annoying when the skeletons require 8 hits to kill. And can... Luckily they can't tank a blunderbuss shot, but still. Anyway, early arrivals. From the dock, walk just southeast into a large rock face. There will be names etched into the rock face, eh? Blunderbuss is very fun, but not to play against. I hate playing against Blunderbuss, but I absolutely love using it. It's like the Thorn in Destiny 1, Year 1. Hated playing against it, but as soon as I threw it on, oh boy, I loved it. Where, like, Jesus Christ, where is... So it's meant to just say, like, Lone Falcon on the bottom of a rock. And you've got to head just southeast from the dock. Southeast from the dock would have me going to this rock face over here, where there is a whole load of nothing. Not round the back, is it? Nope. Oh no, it is directly opposite the end of the dock. Oh, you have a keg and you're high-stepping towards me. I see. Oh, I'll have some cannonballs from that though. Oh, and a captain. I'm out of ammo. This isn't very good for me. Now you see, I could try and kill the captain with the keg, but that might kill me instead. Like that. I don't know what happened there, but it did. No clue why the keg exploded so quickly, but it did. So, oh well. I don't like how the skull turns. It's really not okay. So according to my map over here, my rarethief.com map, maps.steelthieves.rarethief.com, it should be... Oh, I couldn't see it because it was night. Okay. Right, and the other one is called Fool's Gold. Large cave at the centre of the island. Okie dokie. Ooh, fruit crate. I'll be back for that. Oh, and a captain's chest. That can't be picked up. Interesting. That looks like it's lost its interactive property. Strange. Because it's... I've seen chests spawn in rocks where you physically cannot access them, but I've never seen one spawn in an accessible point and just not work. Done. Oh yeah, go down here. I'm gonna just drop off the back of the island and just have a look. If the keg did in fact kill the captain. Or if the captain tanked it and I died, it reset the island, and as such I didn't get the note from the captain. Hooray! Fun. However, this storage crate has reset. So because it reset the island, it reset all the island's loot as well, which meant that storage crate, which had already spawned, had its table completely reset. Loot table, I mean. Right, bring this back around to the main boat. And then I think I'll be heading probably west for Crescent Isle. But I'll have a look at the map to see what's the best course of action. I've gotten much better at using these since I first started playing the game. Because when I first started, I couldn't row them at all, and I would always miss the ship. It would take me about 8 passes to be able to dock it. Which as you can see, isn't the case anymore. I'm just going to load this up with supplies from the rowboat to make it easier to store everything. There we are. No, I don't want to sit down. I want to grab the storage crate, thanks. There we are. I'll just drop that there for now. Whilst I go back for that freight crate. This one here. I'm not going to bother with the captain's chest. I know that I could take it and get like 1400 from selling at the Reaper's hideout, but it's too much hassle. And if I'm honest, I just can't be bothered. Because I'd have to bring the boat in and try and grapple it with the harpoon. I haven't played Sea of Thieves in a couple of days, so I need to warm up my loot carry exploit again. And I left it behind there by accident. And I call it an exploit because that's exactly what it is. There's no way of arguing that this isn't an exploit. Because all you're doing, because what you're doing is you're tricking the game into thinking that you should be able to swim faster by basically simultaneously holding an item. Because, like, what happens when you do the sprint thing that I often do is upon dropping you drop the item and then immediately pick it back up. So, like, you drop the item, sprint, and hold pick up at the same time. Now, doing that allows you to sprint forwards and grab the item. Now, the issue is that grabbing the item shouldn't happen because the item is then behind you and you shouldn't be able to hit it anymore. I think that was just a strange water splash sound, but I guess I'll find out soon. There's a storm there. Right, let's have a look where my next target is. Yep, Crescent Isle. Which should be somewhere that direction. In fact, I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. So I'm off there. I know that hang on, actually, Golden Sands is on the way. I might as well deal with everything on Golden Sands first. Gold Reapers. Hang on. Where's that? Yo, that's miles away. Never mind. I'm not bringing a Gold Reapers all the way from what is basically the Raw to the Reapers hideout solo, honestly. Because I don't know what this server's like yet. Had I already been able to judge the server and know and see if it's an incredibly quiet one or not, then, you know, I would probably go for it. However, not knowing what the server's like, probably gonna stick to just doing my Legends of the Sea. So may contain boom, that's The boombox one, that's just, yeah, that's the keg, I've got that one. Pirate Port Pals, that's the... Yep, that's that one on the... That's those two tankards on the bench. Got the one in the tavern, I think. Right, just gonna raise sails. And then, for the first time ever, actually, I'm going to pull up at the wrong side of Golden Sands. No, I'm not. I'm still gonna go back over where the merchants are. It wouldn't have been the first time either. Do it all the time. And raise sails, let it drift to a stop. Turn in. And then... Right. Make a yeet that way. And I know for a fact I've got the tankards and the keg boombox thing. So I'm just going to double check I got the one for Dead Pirate Doug, which is in the tavern. I think I have, but I'll double check it. Yeah, already got that one. And then there should be one, just a skeleton sort of leaning here. Yep. I'm not bothered about reading them, I just want the doubloons. Because I'm a pirate and I want the money. I have got that one, but I'll test it again anyway. That should be all of the ones on Golden Sands. So now I'm heading to... Alright then. So now I'll be going towards... Really? That's still land? It's not light. Carry on. Oh yeah. So now I'm gonna... First of all, I'm gonna unhinge myself from the ship, right? Like that. And then I'm gonna fling myself towards... And I'll put the sails forwards because I'm heading into the wind. And again, it's somehow magically faster. Don't ask me how it works. It just does, alright. Then from Crescent Isle, probably down to Mermaid's Hideaway, then past Lagoon of Whisper, then yeah, that's the one. So what am I looking for over here at Crescent Isle? Legends of the Sea 2. Reputation. Where Salty once rested. Oh, I don't know that one. Alright. I guess I'm searching for Crescent Island because searching for Legends of the Sea didn't do anything. Okay. don't know where that is. Right, that's not what I was after. That's... See, what I've accidentally found there is a K-drama. Which isn't what I was after, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah, that's all. Green mermaid statue. Guess I could have that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw myself out. I think it might be on the dock. I think I might have seen a video from when Salty was here, in which Salty was on this dock, but if it isn't, I'm going to have to scour the entire island, I guess. Because again, I started playing well after Salty had moved. Alright, so it's not here. Oh. Right, well that's them dealt with. Is there any food in here? No, there's a lot of cannonballs and planks. Right. So I'm now searching for Crescent Isle Salty. Salty retreated to Crescent Isle. Okay. Crescent Isle Legends of the Sea. Yeah, that'll do it. Find Umbra's book on it. Cove of Crescent Isle, just south of the big cave opening. That side. In the middle of the island. Find some barrels. And a small cave mouth facing the cove. Inside the barrels. That. Done. Again, reading about it isn't essential to me. I do enjoy how at the start of this month I spent like 1,000-ish doubloons on gold, and I went down to like 1,900. And I'm now back up to nearly 2,800. Wait, I'm one off, which is slightly annoying. Granted, most of that came from doing the Fort of the Damned, which gave me like 180 doubloons from commendations. Yes, but at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and deal a lot of damage with the blunderbuss, and then I'll switch to the sword after I'm out of ammo to try and clean it up. And if I get too weak, I'll heal myself. Should be nearly there. Just have a couple of coconuts. get back at it. I can't let the mermaid statue heal too much. I want this gem though. I know you can solo greens, but I think I'm gonna need to bring my ammo crate over to do this. Although, I can't tell how close it is to breaking because the bloom off this thing is intense. There we are. Give me that gem. Do I hear a secondary swim? No. Thought I was hearing another swimmer there. Which would have been terrifying. I'm now just gonna... I'll leave that there and try and harpoon it. Like that. That's asleep on the horizon over there. It looks like they're at the island I want. Because I want to be going to Mermaid's Hideaway now. Which, yes, they're at Mermaid's Hideaway. Okay. Guess I'll have to prepare for battle. And by that, I'll get some coconuts. I'm loaded on ammo. I go up to the nest. I put an offer for alliance up to try and avoid the battle. And then as I approach, I put both cannons up and all my lights on. Yeah, they are 100% at Mermaid's Hideaway, which is where I want to be. Now, I could go to one of the other islands, but then I would be backtracking unnecessarily. I'm also just going to quickly grab... Oh, I've already got some cannonballs on me. I'll take the anchor ball, the weary, the grog, the... You know what? Yeah, sure, why not? Plenty of cursed. So that then if I have to fight, I can curse them till the sun goes down. Right, so how many is there at Mermaid's Hideaway? 3! We've got to join the club. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to search for Mermaid's Hideaway, then it will highlight all of the ones on the island for me. South Peak on the island. They have all of their lights on. Okay. Now, I am aware that putting my cannons directly up puts me at a serious disadvantage if they open fire first, but it also shows I'm a bit friendlier. It also makes me look a bit more friendly if I have my cannons up and all of my lights on. I'm also just going to put on some better clothes. They're leaving. Alright. We're friendly, let's form an alliance. Just double check he's not sat on his cannon. I think he was. Alright. I don't think I'm under threat here. Let's turn my lights back off. Good practice to always leave lights off so that you're not as easy to detect at long range. Even if at long range your lights will automatically render as being on. Bring my cannons back down into firing position. Accidentally ring the bell. That's always a good start, is accidentally ringing the bell. I think I hear a mermaid gem. Oh, a blue. I can kill that. In like should be, yeah, 3 blunderbuss shots. Successful expedition down, I'd say. Oh, I've rammed the island. Now, because I was too eager to get this mermaid gem, I might be sinking here. Although, based on the fact that I had my sails up, I don't think I will be. Yep, no, I'm fine. Have a coconut just to heal up a little. And continue. So, first of all... Oh. And another storage crate. How lovely. Drop that there for now, why not? Not what I intended to do. See, what I am now going to do is I'm going to just swim over here, blundering your back. You're going to get a couple of hits in me, I'm going to miss my blunder. You're then going to tank one. What? There we are. That works, I guess. Right. Sleeping with the fishes. East Beach. There should be a skeleton trying to climb a rock. This poor chap. Right. Let's join the club, which is up on the structures over there by the looks of things. The ones at the top of the island. Just heal a little. That was close. That sloop is well and truly gone. And then on the outside here, yep, got it. Oh! Luckily I bounced off that rock face a little there, so I didn't take as much damage as I would have done. And then, where's the last one? Which is Dog Days, south of the pond. 7, 8. Dead. One cove. Twin groves. Yeah, not doing either of those. They're north of me now. That camp over there. Tidog Swift. A wooden sign commemorating the legendary pirate Tidog Swift. You. Done. Right, that's that one done. Right then. Damn it. Moving too fast for my own good, I couldn't grab the ladder. Oh, that's a lot of planks. I think before I log off, I'm definitely going to be unloading all of my supplies into crates and trying to donate them to someone. As I don't think I'll be staying in this server. And then there's stuff in this barrel. Yeah, so I'm gonna donate all of this to someone by before I log off, because again, I'm not staying in this server very long. I'm gonna get my commendations and then I'm gonna leave. You may wonder why I'm putting my cannons up, my barrels up like... Jesus Christ, Ben, get your words out. You might wonder why I'm putting my harpoons up like that. Well, it's because they act as small deflector shields. If a cannonball hits them, they deal no damage to the ship. Therefore, I am feeling somewhat safer. Next island is now going to be Lagoon of Whispers. Via. So on Lagoon of Whispers. On Lagoon of Whispers, we have a living history. Got that one. A hairy legacy. Right, so I need to get a beard for that one. And I do in fact need to raise sails so that I don't just crash here. What's that on the shoreline? No, it's just a weirdly loaded barrel texture. Right. So, hang on. Purple pretty. Show Umbra the amethyst angel hair dye by speaking to her while wearing it. Okay. Charitable pirating. Stream sailor makeup. Alright. And pirate leg end. Sea dog peg leg. Right. So, amethyst angel hair dye. You need to buy. Okay. Legacy beard. You need to buy. Got it. And then sea dog peg leg. You need to buy. Got it. And pretty sure she only sells tattoos, but I'll see what she's got. $165 gold? Not bad. Right, I'm not getting spat out whilst I'm talking to the woman here, okay?
Let's uncover a legend.
Yeah, you only sell tarts. Alright.
Seek wonder and truth, always.
Alright then. So I can't get any of the ones here. This has been a wasted stop. I'll need to come back here after making some purchases. Perhaps I shan't do that. Wanderer's Refuge. Can't miss it, really, can you? It's the big one. It's just nice to be wanted, which I do believe the thing actually gives a bit of description about. Some building remains on an island in the shores of plenty. So that one I might actually be able to discover all by my lonesome. Can I get any more wind? There it is. Oh, is the wind changing? Oh yeah, got some wind. It could have been that I was getting pushed by the waves or something. And that, if anyone was stood here, that would have killed them. Very balanced. Yeah, Wanderer's Refuge. There we go. Gonna say, do you want to load your textures? Get your high level of detail loaded. A lot being a level of detail. So I know what I know that I did just say get your high level of detail loaded, but shush. Hang on, if I fire that a bit more upwardsy. Fire that like that. It's gonna get me nowhere near where I need to be, and I've wasted cannon powder. I think that would be a cool but incredibly unfair addition if you had to manage your actual powder levels. That's not what I wanted. And I have no food. I'm gonna burn out. Yeah. Oh well. Thought I could have survived that, but clearly I was closer to the explosion than I expected. Get a red flame, why not? That's a better cannon shot, but it's still not far enough. And I appear to have found a crack in reality. Interesting. Swear to God, if there's another keg spawn here, I'm going to be very upset. Why are so many skeleton... Okay, I'm just going to get killed by this firing squad. Never mind, I found food. Yep. Okay, very cool. I'll just die to that firing squad. Oh, and a captain. Right. So first of all, I'm going to go kill that captain. Then I'm going to move the ship around once I've killed you. Because the skeletons up top were getting on my nerves. But you think you can evade death by eating? Just because that's what I do. Skeleton's orders, thank you very much. Chicken Isle. I'll be swinging that way, so I might as well go visit. See what's going on there. Ah. Yeah. There's quite a few buildings on this island, isn't there? Forgot that part. Is this another fruit crate? Oh my god. More food? So I started out today with an immense lack of food, and I now have more food than cannonballs. Right, I'm going to basically just consistently run forwards in this general direction in a vague attempt to make it to the main structures of the island, which are here. Then hope that I can hurriedly find... Right, so first of all, that's a keg. Yeah, no. I don't know how I'm going to deal with the keg. think I'm just gonna have to try and bait it. Never mind. I'm the true ferryman now. Yeah, that's it. I'm moving the ship around. And I mean it this time. I'm also gonna Center Hill of Wanderers Refuge is an old settlement attached to the wooden remains of one of these. So it's a wanted poster on the side of one of the buildings. Alright, got it. I was trying to stick this side of the island so that I didn't have to go all the way up and around. Well, because if I stayed there, then you know it's basically just a short walk. What I'm going to do is, as much as I like the style of that blunder, I'm going to switch it for the pistol so that I've actually got a way of dealing with kegs without dying. Yeet! Oh, alright, fine. Oh, but because I hit the harpoon, it, let me continue. That's cool. I like... There's just so many skeletons spawning. I know I'm on an Athena, but I've never had an Athena cause more skeleton spawns. Normally my Athenas just make me get more keg spawns or an annoying number of pistols, not like every time I take 3 steps I get 5 skeletons spawn on me. Right. So there it is. Done. And aboard. And then rotate right to go down behind the south of the island towards Reaper's hideout, at which point it's just the Merrick roll, so what I'll do is I think I'll shoot off to get that. I'll just let the ship keep on going as long as there's no one near me. I'll just fling myself onto the island. Rather than faffing about pulling up to the Reaper's hideout. Turn. There's skull there. Too bad I don't care about it. Like, at all. I can't see the Reaper's hideout. Which makes me think it might be in that storm. And yes. Yes, it is. I am still just going to throw myself out of the cannon, though. It's just going to mean that I'm going to be coming back down. My path through the Ancient Isles isn't going to be as clean as I wanted it to be. Nope, barrels. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna kill a cursed ship and then I'll fling myself out of the cannon towards the river side out. Left or right? You're gonna have a kegging that's just gonna blow you up instantaneously? No. Waves, please. Waves, don't do this. Well, there's no one on that cannon anymore. No one on my cannon anymore. That'll do, I think. That's going to be a long swim. I'm going to have to pull a bit closer. Which sucks because I hate pulling up to this island. There's too many sandbanks around it. Right, so that's the cell bit, so it's this piece of the island I want done. Right. Heave the sail up. Commit Canonicus Yeetus. I have no idea what I just said, but I said it, so if you have an issue with that, then take it up with the superiors, I guess. Canonicus Yeetus. No, that's not an English language. This book here. Yeah. There we are. I'm not rickrolling myself. Rare. I know what that book is. Right. What I'm going to do here is what's called the beaching leave maneuver. So you put your sails down and you just go full speed over the sandbar to leave. You'll take a few dents along the way, but you'll be fine. Told you. See? Look, nothing wrong. Alright, the circle filled up there, that's annoying. Water back to where you came from. And now we turn south. Towards the old lands. Right, so we have Ancient Spire. And Plunder. Chicken Isle. Snake Island. Devil's Ridge. Fort of the Damned. Lost Gold Fort. Finest Trading Post. Crow's Nest. Shark Bait. Right. See what happened there is I was too busy paying attention, too busy marking things on the map. And I didn't pay any attention to the fact that I'm about to crash. No. Slap a bit of wood to it, strap some duct tape on and be right. There we are. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, can I get that? Alright then, for that I'm going to try and blow the keg next to the gem. This. No, never mind. So, based on this approach vector, what is my closest point? I will be going for Butte of the Doomed, which is Legends of the Sea 10. Have I already acquired Legends of the Sea 10? No. Let's go do Fort of the Damned. Not actually though, I'm not. Not actually doing Fort of the Damned. But I'm off to Fort of the Damned. I'm not doing it. Have no need for it. Sure, there's an Athena at the end of it, but at the same time, why would I bother doing that when I can just do an actual Athena? I see something glinting in the water for a second there. No. Whilst I'm waiting, I'll just fire off to this island, see if there's all going on over here. I doubt it, but never know. Jim used to be stood there. Go get my mermaid. That's a galleon at Ancient Spire. Oh, and a Meg. Can I do what my friend... Nah. See, what happened the other day was my friend was able to harpoon the Meg as it went by, reel us into it, and then the ship went vertical. That's just a curse, that's fine. Hey Meg. Alright, let's try and find this journal nice and quick then. It's somewhere. I feel like it's in one of these towers. I don't know why, but I've just got a hunch that it is. Either that or what I do is I go onto the interwebs and I find its actual location. The fort and climb up the watchtower is just west of the vault. Up here. Hello. Yep. Yada yada yada. Yeah, that's definitely a curse. Right. So from here, got Shark. I know I can now mark Sharkbait Cove. I think the best choice would be to go down to Snake Island. Yeah, take a bit of a winding path. It may seem rather strange, the fact that I'm taking a much longer path than I actually need to. But it works. And like, I understand why I'm doing it. I know that there is probably a much quicker way of visiting all of these islands. However, if I take the longer path, I get more miles. Actually, no, there isn't a quicker way of doing it. Yeah, that is the quickest way of doing it. Do the noise, do the noise. Yeah. Spoopy. I can't get it again. That would have been lucky if I'd gotten a double there. That'd have been very lucky. That Skelly Galleon is rumbling something. Right, so on Snake Island, we've got just the one, Snake Charmer, which I believe is the snake basket on the top that you can't actually pick up. It's just kind of there. I am aware of the fact that I'm coming in on the side where the cannon boys are, but I'm hoping that I'm coming in at such a shallow angle they're going to not be unable to hit me. I was wrong. They can fully hit me. Dead. That's Order of Souls music for reasons of yes. I can only assume someone else has a voyage, an Order of Souls voyage here. And that is now going to haunt me. That Order of Souls voyage will now haunt me for the entire journey. The music from the Order of Souls here will persist until I leave the game, which I think is an amazing feature that definitely isn't a bug, and I hope is patched soon. And then we get on the oars, and we yoink away, and then we go dock rowboat. And now I have a speedboat. Onto the island I go. A couple bananas to nom on. Yeet! I believe the Snake Charmer one is unless I'm mistaken, up on the top here. That. Yep. That's what I was thinking of. New tattoo unlocked for purchase it. Return to Umbra. No. Not returning to Umbra, thanks. Right, so now it's straight forward to Chicken Isle. And when I say straightforward, I mean with a bit of a turn, because otherwise I will implant myself within Snake Island. And shit and a lot of rock historically haven't gone very well, if I'm perfectly honest. Whee! Good. I have lost my wind lines. So I'm just gonna have to use my flag, I guess. Should be Chicken Isle over here. Please tell me that's not humans in front of me. Because I just saw 3 big sticks. Oh dear. Well, my voyage could get interesting soon. I might have to solo kill a galleon. And what did I say about the Order of Souls music sticking around for reasons unknown to man? Right then. Start raising sails. Are you going to ding Chicken Isle for me? Game. There we are. Chicken Isle has been successfully dinged. That is the technical term, and the incredibly piratey term is dinging the island. That a ruby gem on the beach and one to be harvested. And a blue on the beach as well. Interesting. I also have a map here, don't I? Yeah. Uh-oh. That's not brilliant. Right, so that's a mega keg. I shall be selling that at Plunder Outpost. Oh, there's an Ashen captain over there. I am incredibly wary of that galleon now. I mean, rightly so, it is a galleon. I am a solo sloop that struggles with skeletons, so being incredibly wary of a galleon is the correct course of action. And until I'm done at this island, I'm not going to finish digging up that mega keg. Dances with chickens. I'm gonna assume it'll just be on the main bit in here somewhere. Oh, Keymaster, hello. I guess at Ancient Spire I can get a Ashen chest stash. This captain is just getting cyberbullied. Key, thank you. I'm going to leave that on the mega keg because that's incredibly safe. So this is Dances with Chickens. Have a quick Google for it. Large rock on the west side. This side. Large rocky boy, you. Yep. Now, I realise I could use the mega keg to kill that ruby statue, but that would require me to try and get my boat to minimum safe distance, which from a nuke is about a planet away. I don't trust myself doing that. So, west-southwest of me. What the hell is that island? It's not Plunder Valley, it's Discovery Ridge. Okay. I need to go vaguely that direction. Okie doke. I'm going to prepare the ship to leave. I have prepared the ship to leave. I'm going to carefully dig up death. Right. Now I go to Lost Gold Fort, and what am I facing here on Lost Gold Fort? Famously frugal, eh? Okie doke. This is by far the worst fort in the game, by the way. Like, without a doubt. I'm going to find out where this is first. Bottom floor of the main fort structure. Okay. And whilst I'm in this area, I'm going to keep an eye on that galleon. Massively keep an eye on that galleon. Especially now I've got that Mega on board. Hang on. Could I actually... I mean, it wouldn't make sense for me to go that way. It'd be longer. But it is safer. Yeah. Right. Quick. Speed is essential here. You would think with the number of times I've been on this island, on this fort, I would know how to get up to the top by now. I don't. Never will, most likely. And then... wooden scaffolding near the back of the room. Huh? Bottom floor of the main fort structure, you will find a note pinned to a wooden scaffolding in the back of the room. I'm assuming they mean this thing. But I don't see any notes. Ah, there. Right. I'm gonna do the risky thing here, and I'm gonna go to find his trading post now. Now, the reason I'm saying that going to find his trading post now is risky is because it takes me in the general direction of the galleon. And that galleon might think I'm then going for the galleon themselves. And if the galleon sees me and gets a bit upset with my direction and position... Oh, actually no, I think it's behind this rock. Yeah, it's behind this big rock here. Like, if the galleon sees me and comes in my direction because they think I'm going for them... Oh, they're pointing towards me. That's not good. Right. Because I have a mega in my nest. I know that I could turn around and go straight for plunder now, which would be the logical, smart thing to do, but... you know. I think I should be okay. Based on the amount of time they were at Discovery Ridge, they're probably doing some kind of quest. Whether it's a tall tale or... I mean, they're hard anked because all of their sails are down. Uh-oh. That's not good. Mermaid now, please, game. Because I fell off the boat. There we are. Right. They're hard anked. They have sails down, back sail up by the looks of things. Yeah. So I'm going to have to be quick here. Get my cannons in attacking position should they be needed. And at this distance I should be able to tell what set they're using. Based on the amount of time they've been there, they are doing some kind of quest, whether it's at the top. I don't know if any tall tales take you there, but you know. Hell, they could even be on an Athena. I've got a few gems to sell, which is why I'm trying to get as close as possible. Screw it. I'm just going to have to go all out. Straight up close to this. Then whip my back end round to try and turn back towards Sharkbait Cove, which is where I need to be now, after I've finished here. Then it's Plunder Outpost. I wish I had a collector's chest, because I do have quite a few gems. But alas, I didn't grab any of the ones I've discovered so far. I need to make sure... No, I don't want to cancel the voyage, I want to grab the gems. I need to make sure that I don't get caught in the storm, because if lightning hits that mega, I'm dead. If I get struck by lightning and the mega explodes, I am going to just disintegrate and I will never be seen again. Whilst I'm here, let me just try and find where this thing is. Was it just one here? Yep, that's that done. Don't think I left it on that angle, that's odd. Oh well. One gem. Now, if I was feeling incredibly ballsy, I could try and row the mega keg over to the galleon. But if that doesn't go well for me, I could end up dying in the explosion, and then the galleon will be able to repair the damage and come deal with my ship. Just got this last green. They have been there quite a while. Which suggests they may be struggling with whatever they're doing. Whilst I'm here, I'm just gonna...
Just sailed from my father's, have ya?
Grab that. And then those sails.
Tell my mother that friendly merman was asking about her.
Yeah, I'm not visiting Seric, I'm sorry. Wait, Derek, aren't you? Yeah, you're Derek. No, give me the gem. There we are. Oh dear, I can't see the galleon anymore. So either they all left, which is an odd place to leave, considering... So either they left and sunk, and the ship's just sunk because they've left the game, or they've left the island and they're done there. But it's an odd place to leave the game. Very odd place to leave the game. Normally, you leave the game after you've done your final selling. Which is typically... at an outpost. Alright. I guess I'm going to Sharkbait Cove then. I'll just keep my eye on the horizon. Sharkbait Cove. Familial resemblance. Familial resemblance. Southwest outer ring. So not the side I will be immediately approaching at, but if I continue I'll get there. Keep my heading. Just keeping my head up. I can only assume that they did in fact leave, which again feels very strange. Like they must have sunk somewhere because they're not there. And I can't see them on the horizon. So unless they went straight into fog and they're now buried by fog, and that's why I can't see them, then their ship must have sunk. I've had an ancient skeleton spawn here in the past. I highly doubt I'll have another one. Because, why would I? Why would I get lucky? Is that a fishing can? Yeah, that's what I want. Raise sails here, why not? I'll drift to a stop. I'll go get that one. And then the other one is Scruffy Scribe. North Outer Ring. And then there should be a cave that can be entered apparently. And then the book's just on a rock inside the cave. There we are. Cave. Enter. And then there's a book on a rock in here somewhere. There it is. Right, now get back to old Shipperoonie. Because I want to dip, and I want to dip fast. That's another blue gem. When I think I might set the description of this video when I export it to YouTube to be gems galore. Because so far that's all I've found. Just gems. Alright, there's a captain there. I guess I'll go harass and murder him. It's a guardian. Depending on where this quest is, I won't need to grab a voyage from Ancient Spire. Actually, I don't think I'll get to Ancient Spire in this stream. Based on time. Yeah, no I won't. I'll probably end it at Plunder then. Jesus Christ. There we are. Finally died. Oh, it's on this island. Might as well. Actually, no, I can't be bothered. Take a quick swim over to my boat. And get out of here. Yeah, I'll end the stream at Plunder Outpost, I believe. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be needing to do a bit of cannon shots, maybe a bit of carpaw. Yes, carpaw. Not parkour, carpaw. A few cannon shots, maybe parkour to get one of them. Plunder Outpost. Aim high and ZZ marks the spot. Aim high is sail to the east side of the outpost. Aim your cannon high, as you will want to shoot yourself onto the highest peaks of the island. On a ledge overlooking the east sea, you will find a burnt skeleton. Fun. And the other one is just inside the tavern. Okie dokie. There'll be no one at the outpost. I am fine. So what I'm going to do is I'll pull up at the outpost, drop off the mega at the merchants, get my 3 to 5k depending on how generous they're feeling today. Just going to do a quick Tuckers chat, just to be safe. Yeah. Yep, no one on me boat, unless they're up in the nest. Don't know I started raising there. That was massively early. So yeah, I'll sell the mega keg, then swing the ship around to the other side of the island and try and line up that cannon shot. Reputation, Athena's fortune, 208 of 500 miles. And that's at grade 5. Grade 5 is 1,000 miles, which is just which honestly, that's just far too many. If you ask me. Like, having to hit 1,000 miles sailed on Athena's voyages is just far too much. But I'll get there through nothing but sheer will. Like, I'll get there via sheer willpower. That is a very interesting barrel spawn. Very interesting indeed. See, whenever I deliver any form of keg, whether it's a mega or a standard to the merchants, I always like to light it before I sell it. Because that way, they get to explode if they don't deal with it in time. I mean, I know that doesn't happen, but I like to think it does. Spent far too much time selling crates of plants and rum for them. So if I'm honest, a bit of a nuke to deal with doesn't seem too unfair. Detach that one so that I can go that way massively. I'm probably going to take a hole, let's face it. And then I want to get massively up there. So I'll turn in a bit first. So I'm kind of perpendicular to my landing spot. I'm going to anchor down so I don't keep turning due to waves. And then I'll just fire at the cannon and kind of see where I end up. So apparently it wasn't up here that I needed to be. Do I need to go higher? Surely not. Oh, I need to go a bit further forwards, I think. Because the island... Yeah, the island isn't perfectly aligned east to west. try from here. I think if I first of all just fire out without intending to land where I need to be, then I can find it and land on it anyway. Gotcha. Let's have a look at time. 14:55. What is next? I think next is Crow's Nest Fort, unless I'm mistaken. Which appears to be active currently, so I don't think I'll do that. Yeah, it's Crow's Nest Fort, which is in the next place, and yeah, that's the active fort. So I'm not doing that, or Devil's Ridge, or Ancient Spire. So no, I don't think I'll do any of that. What I am going to do, however, is go get an ashen chest. By firing myself. By first of all healing a little. I've decided that I'm going to just forget about loading all of the stuff into crates because there is far too much of it. I'm going to pay 30 doubloons and get a chest stash voyage.
Nothing soothes a sore head like grog. Oh, just interesting.
Which I'll then go place down. If I can get on this rock, that would be much obliged. Never mind. Right then, don't want me on that rock. I might be able to get on this one though. If the waves go down, yeah. So that I can just whoosh out again. And then... No, let me propose a voyage, thank you, there we are. Which is there. No, give me that. I'm gonna just go around the back of the island again. Because I don't feel like carrying the chest all the way. I don't feel like having to carry the chest or the key across the entire island. I know I could have just sold the key for 5 doubloons, but I'm willing to potentially lose some doubloons, as it might net me like a gold pouch or something. Or I might get lucky and have or I might get lucky and the chest will open, giving me 2 tomes and a doubloon pouch, and in which case I have made a net profit. Oh, I need ammo. Oh yeah. Straighten the wheel out. Grab the key. swim the key over to the island. Leave the key there. Nice memorable position. Never mind, the chest is all the way over at the back of the island. So I'll leave the key there, which is actually buried. And there. I'll leave the key on those barrels. Floating. Perfect. Just how I like it. Should be here. And then I'll get really loud Athena music to deafen me. Or I'll get 2 roaring garbages and a single tome. So I have made a loss there, but I have got a bit of gold. Ups and downs, I guess. Alright. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Feel free to subscribe. I don't really care though. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.